Hello and welcome back to the Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales part 13 of my first playthrough of this card game. As you can see, we are back to Aedirn, and in the latest episode we have defeated few more Niflgaardians, garrisons or legions or a group of soldiers, and we have also found out a communication with the leader of the Niflgaardian army. We had some small talk, but we have found out that they are trying to completely wipe out the northern lands of Northernland, so we have to move forward and hopefully we will be able to proceed and defeat them before they will defeat us. So let's go. And here we are back at the place where we stopped. We have cleared this one and this one and a little bit of this one. So now the plan is to go here, and after we clear this, we will continue more to the east. So let's go.
Coming across a small brook, Meve ordered her soldiers to replenish their water supplies. When they returned, it was with empty water skins and troubled expressions.
Milady, the water tastes of blood. Not like black pudding, mind, but rancid, filthy.
Meve had no choice but to march on. She gulped dryly and wondered how to interpret this strange event. An omen, perhaps? A warning from the gods? She soon learned the truth. Following the brook upstream, the Lyrians arrived at a small pool. Bobbing on its surface were dozens of corpses. A young woman caught Meve's gaze, her long hair spread delicately atop the water, wide-open eyes reflecting the sky, a fine nose peppered with freckles, and a gaping wound slashed across her throat.
We shall stop here,
The Queen said calmly.
and give these souls a proper burial. Reynard, send scouts. Tell them they are not to return until they ascertain what has happened here.
When the scouts returned a while later, they brought with them a barefooted peasant they'd found hiding in the woods. They claimed he hailed from Horton, a nearby village, the village whose inhabitants had been murdered.
Them black-clad wretches stormed the village, milady. The devil free gave at the fore. Rounded us right up, took us down to the lake. Whole village, mind. Then chop, chop, and splosh, splosh. 'Twas I alone gave him the slip.
Meve listened to the man's tale, then placed him in the care of her medics and ordered the Lyrians to break camp. She rode at the head of their column, Reynard at her side, her knuckles gripped white on the reins.
Do we know where this Frigef is stationed?
Our riders report he's pitched camp to the east.
Then let's pay him a call.
They killed all, like Rosberg. My lady, please, make them pay.
Okay, so we have found one more unfortunate village.
Milka, Bezrad, Kristan, all killed. Souls snuffed out to the very last. Could have run for help, I know. But I was afeard. Afeard the black-clads had catch wind of me, hear me. What now? Whatever will I do? Alone? Left all alone? Milady, buried our valuables for the black-clads came. In the wood, near a big boulder. Got a bit of charcoal? I can sketch the way for you.
Okay, so we've got one more chance for golden chest, hopefully. Okay, and it should be somewhere nearby.
Could have run for help, I know. But I was afeard. Afeard the black-clads had catch wind of me, hear me.
Okay, so... A report. Your Majesty, our scouts found a fresh grave not far from the village. Its engraving in Nilfgaardian. Seems an invader was laid to rest there. Judging by the tribute left, he must have been someone important. The Horton slaughter still has our soldier livid, and they wish to destroy the grave. Shall we leave them to it? Take everything of value, destroy the rest. That was not the thing, but sometimes the soldiers needs to boost their morale, whatever it takes. Okay, another Niflgaardian. And hopefully I will find it soon. Nope. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, let's go to the another garrison.
The Lyrians had no trouble finding Vrigev's camp. It was the size of a sprawling town. Meve stopped her caravan and called for a council. The first to speak was Reynard.
Seems our scouts were both right and wrong, Your Grace. They did pinpoint General Frigef, the Butcher of Horton. Unfortunately, they underestimated his detachment. It is much larger and better armed than our own.
Let's attack General Vrigev's detachment while we still have our morale boost.
That changes nothing.
Meve said, forestalling all protest.
If I leave him unpunished, without so much as an attempt, I shall never be able to face my reflection again. We must attack.
Reynard bowed and passed the order to the Lyrians. Later that same day, Meve and Vrigev's forces stood face to face on the field of battle.
Crime and punishment. Meve expected General Vrigev's countenance to parallel his villainy. She imagined a face disfigured with scars, yellowed teeth, and a sinister eye patch covering a whole socket. Instead, she bore witness to a distinguished gentleman in his 40s with a meticulously trimmed beard. He appeared to her rather well, normal. Defeat the Nilfgaardian army or eliminate General Vrigev. Okay, that's puzzle. And 1 round. And we need to defeat him. Let's see. No need for this. And which one? Let's go with this.
Come out, Frigev! It's time you pay for your crimes!
Let's see. Castle Gate. Foot soldiers. Well...
You'll never take me alive!
we start with this.
You are dogs! There! Frigga! I see him! We've got to catch him!
Every turn on star, damage the lowest ally by 10 and boost the highest ally by 5. Okay, so this one... was not a good idea.
Fear not! We shall achieve our goal!
We'll see with this one. $19. Okay. Strays bomber.
Are you mad? Don't shake that!
And... I think I will just...
Her Majesty is
do
exceptional.
this. And I have one more option to...
Thing about slings, they hide well.
go against these three and... again. Should be fine.
Wise choice.
This one, damage unit by 10, and I just... okay, this is fine. Let's enter.
Order!
The Whoresons.
We will use this. And this.
Life is mine now.
And I think that I just have won the fight.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Got him! The rest should surrender afore long.
Perfect. We have defeated the hero.
The Lyrians won the day, despite their foe's distinct advantage. Historians later ascribed Maeve's victory to her light troops' superior maneuverability in the difficult terrain compared to the plate-clad Nilfgaardians. But if you ask me, that wasn't it at all. A storm of fury had been quietly gathering in the Lyrians' hearts, a squall of rage stoked by the Nilfgaardians' unparalleled cruelty towards the conquered. And no one embodied this barbarism more perfectly than General Frigga. Maeve's men were ready to sacrifice anything to see him punished. They dragged the defeated general before Maeve. The Queen wished to learn why he'd ordered the execution of an entire village, how the Nilfgaardians could possibly justify such a crime.
2 weeks prior, I'd sent a detachment to Horton to procure feed. Captain Gaynor commanded it. While he was verifying their grain stores, they barricaded him in the barn and put it to flame.
The Queen listened to the general's story, her face a mask, betraying nothing.
Murdered. One man was murdered.
Frigga raised his eyes to Meaves. The Queen was surprised to see them wet with tears.
Yes, my lady. My son.
The general's simple words bore pain, grief, and a thirst for revenge that would never be slaked. The Queen had to decide what to do with Frigga. No doubt the general had earned punishment, the harshest possible at that. Yet, such a weighty personage could fetch a hefty ransom, and Meave's army desperately needed the gold.
Ransom the general or execute the general? I will go with the execution.
My father taught me to respect the generals of my enemies. That even in captivity, their arms should not be taken from them. Their guards should greet them in salute.
The Queen said.
But you, Frigga, you are no general. Merely a cutthroat dressed as one. You shall die like the good folk of Horton. Quickly. Summarily.
Frigga received the Queen's decision with sang-froid. He neither struggled nor begged for mercy. He simply laid his head on the trunk. A short moment later, it rolled onto the ground to the Lyrians' deafening applause.
And he was defeated. I have enough gold, so it's better to have more morale boost for our army for that. I'm wondering what could be different if I have ransomed it, but well, that might be for another playthrough. Okay, so picking up more and more supplies. We might need to check whether we can find this on the map. I'm really curious where he has hidden it. Let me check it for a few seconds before going anywhere. Not here. Definitely not here. How far he did run with his belongings. Okay, never mind. We will move forward. Let me check the map. I think I should clear this one first before going into the village. Okay, the puzzle fight. Corrupt weapons. Elves used to say that Dawn are imitators, that they're only capable of mimicking other races. There's a grain of truth in that, and it's difficult to deny the innovative nature of humans. After all, they can turn anything, absolutely anything, into a weapon. Destroy all rot tossers and cow carcasses. Do not let any cow carcasses explode on your side. Okay, let's see. Okay, whenever this unit takes damage, move to the other side on the battlefield. That wish if this unit is in the Maeve side, Maeve loses the battle. And this every 2 turns spawn a carcass on opposite row.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth? I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away. Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Ah.
Don't you worry yourself, Your Grace. We'll get her done in no time.
This should be fine. Party's over, kill 9 enemies simultaneously. Nice, nice. What an achievement. This one was not so tough, after all. Victory. Okay, a little bit relaxing this one. But I'm happy for that. Okay. We will use these question marks on the map a little bit later. First, let's talk to these soldiers here.
Blacklads were supposed to grind their teeth against our walls. Bloody empty promise by our leaders. Commander, onward to Abbey. Bloody idiots.
There's a place for me in your ranks, Your Majesty. I'd so like to serve you. I do so with loyalty deserving of my own king.
One more joined the army. This is just a little bit of supplies to our cause. Nothing here. Let's see what we can craft. Not yet. Workshop. I think I will go with this one. Training grounds too. I have 3 more units. Grey Rider. After a different ally is played from hand or moved to the other row, move next to it and boost it by 1. Okay. This might not be a bad idea. This is upgraded. Set on fire, we have a few of them. Grey Rider. Let's recruit it. And we have 5. Stray Bomber. Knickers is fine. Crushing Trap. Not using this one a lot of times, so... Oh, too much. Huh. Interesting that it costs this way. Strays Infiltrator. We'll keep it this way for now. This is 8. Gascon is fine. Well, I will have to probably build this one sooner or later. The Dwarwagon Plus is pretty nice. Forager. We'll see. I think this might be a good idea to go. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's move forward to the first question mark. My lady, we found a group of farmers languishing in the barn. Their skin is covered in oozing sores. Some horrid affliction by the look of it. They beg for coin to sate their hunger and thirst, as they've no strength left to work in the fields. I shan't refuse those in need, give them whatever necessary. How Isabel... Huh. $50 is nothing. And I have full. So let's go with 7 more soldiers. Okay, impossible to get here. So let's go this way. This is another puzzle. This seems to be cleared. Well, not really. I was there, yeah, I was. Okay. I will skip this puzzle for now. Let me check that horse down there. One more fast travel point. I'm really curious about this.
A taxidermied unicorn. Strange. What are your orders, Your Grace? Shall we take it?
I've no notion what one could possibly do with such a thing. We ride on.
Wow. A unicorn. Okay. Now the question is, shall we fight here? Or... yeah, we shall fight here.
Meave's Lyrians were traversing a wood when they heard the loud, drawn-out blast of a horn.
One of our scouts?
The Queen asked, clearly perplexed. She turned in her saddle to face Reynard, who shook his head.
Strange. Gascon, appoint a few of your strays. Ones who know how to blend in. Have them sniff out who blows that horn. And why.
The scouts returned a short while later with their report. Soldiers had pitched camp in a nearby meadow. They wore Aedirnian uniforms, cut by sashes bearing a golden sun. They addressed their leader as Fulberson.
Know the name.
Rayla said.
Fulberson went over to the enemy first day of the war, took his whole division with him. Your Grace, a chance like this won't come again. Let's teach the traitors a lesson.
Let's attack the traitor.
We must send a strong signal. One all the North will hear. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Announced the Queen.
Whoever collaborates with the invader shall pay with his head. Prepare to attack.
Rayla nodded, clearly pleased. The Lyrians surrounded the meadow marked by their scouts. Moments later, a flaming arrow pierced the sky, giving the signal to attack.
Aedirnian traitors. Fulberson was not the sole traitor in the north. Many of the land's wealthies allied with the Empire, bribed by the promise of riches and privilege, and sometimes under duress. They had struggled to discern whether the kings themselves were striking deals with the invaders. Hence Self of Kedwen, full test of Demeira, and it did appear after all that the longer the war dragged on, the less resistant Nilfgaard seemed to encounter. Reduce the retreat timer to 0. Okay, special rules in short-term battle, let's see. Okay, yeah, I'll keep this. Crushing trap not. Better. And no need for Gascon.
Is that Queen Meave? To arms!
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Okay, after 2 allies appear, boost self by 6 and gain resilience. After 2 turns, on turn start, increase Fulberson retreat timer by 1. Every turn on turn start, spawn Fulberson guard. Okay.
I smell a leak.
Let's see.
New orders? No?
Hmm. And what is... Oh, we need to... Okay, I see.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
This man has suffered much.
We'll do this as well. Should be fine.
Order!
Not good. But this might be okay. Let's save it for later.
Mercy, your grace. We surrender.
Oh, not very hard battle. Okay, let's continue.
The traitors, perhaps used to fighting unsuspecting foes, stood no chance against the determined Lyrian attack. At its conclusion, Meve personally knocked Fulberson off his mount, then tore off his visor. The face she saw evoked more sympathy than hatred. Fulberson was an old, sickly man, his skin pale and blemished. With great difficulty, he pulled himself up on his knees, then extended a shaky hand in pleading.
Your grace, have mercy. The Nilfgaardians forced me to treason. They threatened torture.
Meve felt her soldiers' eyes on her. They awaited her decision. How would she treat this traitor? Would she really execute him as a warning to others?
Let's hang him.
You needn't fear torture anymore,
said Meve.
Your execution shall be quick.
Fulberson made a last grasp at the Queen's foot, pleading for mercy. But she brushed him off with a firm gesture. Soon thereafter, he swung from a tree, hanged by the very black sash he draped over his armor.
Okay. That was one more. Quest finished. The question is really where the map is hiding, because I haven't seen anything close by which resembles anything what is on the map. Okay. Phelpson has been finished, so let's see if we can get here or not. Impossible to get inside. Well, I bet if we saved him, we would be able to get there. Too late now. Oh, I almost forgot about this one. Another puzzle battle. I will not go inside. Before finishing this one. My queen, the Aedirnians retreated with haste, abandoning their tents, supplies, and even some of their equipment. We found something in the commander's quarters. I've no doubt you know what to do with it. Tell soldiers draw lots to determine who shall open the chest. How Isabel cleans the chest of spells and cures before opening it. And we have one more card. Artifact compression. This card is now complete. You can find it in a command tent. Let's see. Here. Transport an enemy into jade figurine and move it to your hand. Ah. Let's check this for now. Nothing else here, just that puzzle camp. Puzzle battle. Pestilence. Rotting, unburied bodies invite not only flesh-hungry beasts, but also pestilence. From monster scavengers one can flee or fight back. Yet what defense is there against an invisible enemy? When even air and water pose risk of a slow and painful death. Remove all corpses from the board. Okay, let's start the battle. Remove all corpses from the board and damage adjust analysis by trying. Okay.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target. Our ballista, your command.
That was lucky hit.
Armor won't save. One bolt's all I need. Give me a target. Ballista, your command.
Yes. I was lucky with this one row. Okay. Victory. Card acquired. Skull. This card has been added to your army and can be found in the command tent. Let's check the command tent then. Where is the skull? Oh, here it is. Banish any number of units from your graveyard, then damage all units on a row by the amount banished. Huh. We'll see. We are here, so now all we need is to clear this one. Mat. Let's see if we can see this anywhere. Probably there have been some nearby. Oh. This one looked very close to what we are trying to search for. It's definitely not here. Here it is. Lucky me. Congratulations, you can use this avatar in the Gwent multiplayer game. Also, some gold has been picked up from it. Let's check. 9 out of 9. Okay. We can now go here. What type of golden chest was there? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's opened, okay. Okay, we have been here. This is the only place where we can move forward. And we will start with this question mark up here. Your Majesty, the town is indeed deserted, but prisoners remain shackled in the dungeons beneath the courthouse. The Aedirnians must have forgotten them during their retreat. What should be done with them? We could use them to bolster our forces, though I have an inkling they may not prove the most disciplined of recruits. Let's use this one.
As Meve passed the city of Harmelin, one of the peasants she'd saved from Nilfgaardian captivity requested an audience.
Be taking leave of you here, milady. Folk from our parts lives in Harmelin. We'll manage. But, milady, we thank you for taking pity on us, time and again.
This card has been added to your army and can be found in the command tent. Bound talisman.
We've nothing, milady, or nears enough. Black-clad bastards took all's worth taking. Except in this amulet. Been in my family for ages, kept us from harm. May it do the same for you.
Meve wanted to say she did not believe in peasant superstitions, but when she took the ivory pendant in hand, she felt a curious warmth from it. The peasant bowed, then joined the others as they trod off towards Harmelin.
Okay. New card then. Let's see what it is. A mysterious ability lies within. Huh. Let's do it this for now. And we will see what will happen later. I'm really curious what's on the amulet.
We're safe behind these walls. At least for now we are. You've twice shown us mercy, Millie. May little A bless you twice over just the same. This pendant, Your Majesty, wear it round your neck, always. It'll keep evil from you. You've twice shown us mercy, Millie. May little A bless you twice over just the same.
Okay. Nothing else here, just this exclamation mark.
The Lyrians stood within 5 miles of Aldersberg, when the road, which until now they had travelled alone, suddenly filled with all manner of folk. Peasants, merchants, and wounded fighters in tattered uniforms. They trod solemnly in the opposite direction, their worldly possessions on their backs.
Aldersberg's fallen, my lady.
Sighed one of the refugees with a forlorn shrug.
Outer walls breached. King still defends the old town, but black-clad goats are winning. We'd best turn back before it's too late.
We've nowhere to turn to, good man.
The Queen said, then spurred on her horse.
Follow me!
The Queen galloped so fast the wind squeezed tears from her eyes, the Lyrian cavalry close at her heels. Hoofbeats thundered down the high road, and the crowd of refugees parted, making a path for the charging riders.
Faster! Faster!
Soon they set eye on Aldersberg. A red glow filled the horizon, the wind carried screams and the clanking of steel. The once proud city was quickly turning to dust in the Nilfgaardian sun. The Nilfgaardian force moved to block the Lyrians' way. Without slowing, Meve cut down the infantryman who tried to drag her from her saddle with a hook. Her head in a winged helmet fell to the ground, leaving a bloody track.
Lyrians! Attack!
Meve shouted.
Take no prisoners!
So we have another battle. Aldersberg, Outskirts. The invading forces ignored the Lyrians at first, after all. The Nilfgaardians were better equipped, better trained, and most importantly held a considerable numerical advantage. However, their supremacy quickly began to vanish. Black-clad soldiers fell one after the other to the blows of Meve's infantry. The Nilfgaardian commander, watching in disbelief, trumpeted for reinforcement. Okay. We'll see how this will go. We will remove these for now. And let's finish.
Bloody hell! You shan't stop me. Not now!
Okay. Why not? Okay.
Catch!
Let's see the fire.
Life is mine now.
Let's not do that yet. Let's see.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Okay, I think this might be the best. That was lucky hit. Let's pass and win. Okay, 2 redraws. I'll keep it with this. And we will start with him.
I'll fight to my last breath.
No, I mean her, Black Rayla.
Wise choice.
I have 13 of them, so...
God's blast it! My breastplate chafes.
Huh. He has eaten my... one of my spells. Which one was it? This one. No. Bone Talisman. And I no, I will not know what... Okay. Let's go with this one.
Wait, you're serious?
Getting to work.
Let's end the turn.
Hey?
77 to 21.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your team?
I smell a leak.
One more time.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
That's not bad. I'm still leading the way.
We got a job to do. Shh, cork it.
And pass. This should be winning strategy. Yes.
Your Grace, all that was but their rear guard.
Victory.
The Lyrians managed to scatter the Nilfgaardian battalion, one of many besieging Aldersberg. Their scouts brought before the Queen a prisoner freed from the invaders. Niamh inquired about the situation in the city.
Turned a right slaughterhouse it has. The Imperials, King had the city cleared, my lady, but didn't budge himself. Holding out with his guard in Old Town, walls still standing there. Said he'd fight to the end, come what may.
Niamh weighed her options. The situation looked dire. Demavend, to whom she had come for help, needed help himself. Nilfgaard enjoyed an overwhelming advantage. The small Lyrian detachment stood no chance of breaking the siege. But to retreat, surrender, that was not something Niamh did.
The Nilfgaardians do not expect a relief force. Rayla, you know Aldersberg. Can you lead us by side streets to the Old Town, that we may avoid the largest part of the Nilfgaardian army?
The warrior nodded, and without waiting for any further orders, strode out in front of the party. Reynard followed her with his gaze, clearly troubled.
And what then, Your Majesty? We burst into the lion's den and...
And we pray the lion chokes. Follow me!
Okay. Let's check. What do we have here? Seems like this might be a good idea to finish it for today. No clue if I should go there. For now we have defeated the first few units. Yeah, I think this should be the end for today, and we'll see what will happen during our fight next. I will pick up everything, talk to him, and check if there is anything else inside, and we'll see what will happen. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.